Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to use AI to extract corporate bylaws data from PDFs to Google Sheets. So I am working in a law firm and I'm regularly receiving multiple corporate bylaws in the PDF format from my clients. I need to extract the details of these corporate bylaws and add in my Google Sheets systematically for the record. But doing it manually is a time-consuming process, so I have decided to automate this entire task with the help of Pabbly Connect and my AI agent, that is OpenAI. So every time a new PDF is going to be uploaded in my Google Drive folder, automatically the details are going to be extracted out and going to be added automatically in my Google Sheets. For creating this amazing automation, I am not going to use any coding and programming skills. I will be integrating all these applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, we are going to learn step by step how to use AI to extract corporate bylaws data from PDFs to Google Sheets. So here I am a paralegal at a law firm and we frequently receive PDF documents from clients that contain detailed corporate bylaws. Reviewing each of these manually to extract key clauses like board composition, voting rights, amendment procedures, and officer responsibilities used to take up a significant portion of my day. Therefore, in order to streamline this entire process, I have set up an automation where I have simply connected my Google Drive folder with my AI agent and Google Sheets in such a way that now every time a new file in the PDF format of corporate bylaw is going to be uploaded in my Google Drive folder, automatically the details which I want are going to be extracted out from that PDF and are going to be recorded in my Google Sheets. Now, to create this automation, I'm not going to use any kind of coding and programming skills. I will be integrating all these applications with the help of Pabbly Connect very easily. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our daily repetitive tasks without any coding and programming skills by simply connecting our work applications with each other. So let's get started to learn this amazing automation by our own. To start with the process, first of all, in a new tab, you need to type pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, it is going to take us towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect where we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account directly. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. As an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products that are offered by Pabbly. To create our automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It is going to take us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect where we can find all the workflows that we have created, and also we can create separate folders over here like this to save the workflow separately and accordingly. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option given on right hand side. Over here we have a dialog box which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, I'm going to provide a name over here. Use AI to extract corporate bylaws data from PDFs to Google Sheets. After giving the name to my workflow, now I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, the automation which I'm going to create is related to AI. So I'm going to select AI automations as my folder in which I want to save my workflow. Now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, the workflow is created successfully and over here a new screen is open in front of us. The screen contains two extremely important windows. We have trigger and action over here. So trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now, let's suppose here I want that every time a new file is going to be uploaded in a specific folder of my Google Drive, the file of company bylaws, then automatically with the help of my AI agent, the details from that file should be extracted out and should be recorded in my Google Sheets in the systematic format. For that, here I'm going to take Google Drive in my trigger step in which the file is going to be uploaded every time, and then I'm going to take OpenAI, that is my AI agent, in my action step, and further in my action step I'm going to take Google Sheets to create a record. When we are going to build the connection between all these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means whenever a new file is going to be uploaded in our Google Drive folder, then only with the help of AI agent the details from that file are going to be extracted out and are going to be recorded in Google Sheets, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger in action, let us start creating this automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, we will go towards our trigger step and we will select our trigger application over here, that is Google Drive. Now here we are going to select Google Drive as our trigger application. And then we will select the trigger event. I am using Google Drive because I'm maintaining the records of all the files in the PDF format in my Google Drive folders. But if you are using any other application, for example Dropbox, you can also select that over here in your trigger step. All right. Now, in the trigger event, we have to select on the happening of which specific event inside Google Drive you want to capture the response. You can see I have list of events over here because I want that whenever a new file is going to be uploaded in a specific folder of my Google Drive, then only I want to capture the response. Then only I want to capture the response inside Pabbly Connect and I want to start my workflow. So therefore, I'm going to select new file in specific folder as my trigger event. Now we have to build the connection between Google Drive and Pabbly Connect. So for that, you can see that before building this connection, I am already logged into my Google Drive account. Also, I've opened the folder in which I want to upload the files every time. Okay, now I'm going to click on connect. We have two options over here to build the connection, add new connection and select existing connection. If you already have an existing connection with Google Drive, you can simply select that. But to create a new connection, I'm going to show you what you are supposed to do. For that, first of all, you have to click on add new connection and you have to click on sign in with Google. Here we have the account. You can see that I was already logged into my Google Drive account. So my account is already detected over here. You also have to keep in mind to keep logging to all the applications that you want to connect with Pabbly Connect. Then only the process of your connection is going to become simple. Otherwise, it is going to become difficult. Okay, so here I am going to select my account and now we have to provide the permission to Pabbly Connect in order to access our Google Drive account. For that, we are going to click on allow. Do not worry, our data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect, so fearlessly we can click on allow to provide the permission. As we have done that, you can see that our authorization has become successful and the connection between Google Drive and Pabbly Connect is built. So now let's move forward. Here it is asking us to select the folder or the subfolder. In which folder you want that when the file is going to be uploaded of company bylaws, then you want to capture the response every time. So the name of my folder is company bylaws. I'm going to select the same from the drop down. Okay, in the similar manner, you have to select the folder from the drop down and then you're going to click on save and send test request button to capture the response. But before that, here I'm going to show you one more important thing. That here we have 10 minutes in front of Google Drive. So 10 minutes is the polling time. Polling time is actually the time which Pabbly Connect is going to take to capture the new response every time. Because we have 10 minutes of polling time for Google Drive, every time a new file is going to be uploaded in the folder of our Google Drive, then after 10 minutes of that upload, we are going to receive the response of that file inside Pabbly Connect and not instantly. Okay, so Google Drive is polling based application and trigger. Now, because we have 10 minutes, when we are going to click on save and send test request button, currently we are going to receive the response of the last or the latest file which was uploaded in our Google Drive folder. Currently, I have empty folder. So what I'm going to do before clicking on the save and send test request button, I'm going to upload the file over here. So here in my folder, I'm going to quickly upload corporate bylaws file that I've received in PDF format. As I have uploaded this file, I'm going to open it so that I can show you that how it actually looks. So this is the PDF of corporate bylaws. It has the company name, it has board compositions, voting rights, quorum, fiscal year, and the officers that are present in the company. By using this file, we are going to extract out the necessary details such as the company name, board composition, voting rights, etc. And I want to extract the details so that I can quickly create a record of all these details in my Google Sheets. But because here the details are present in the PDF format, we have to use AI agent to extract out the data and systematically add in our Google Sheets. Okay, so now we are going to click on save and send test request button inside Pabbly Connect so that the response could be captured. As we have uploaded the file in our Google Drive folder, the response is received over here. In the response, we have received all the details. We have received the web view link, the web content link, by using which we are now going to extract out the details with the help of AI agent, viewed by me time. Then we have other details. Okay, so this means our connection between Google Drive and Pabbly Connect is built successfully, and now every time a new file is going to be uploaded in our Google Drive folder, after 10 minutes automatically the response of that file is going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect. Now, after building this connection successfully, let's move forward towards our action step. First of all, we want to extract out the required details from the file that is recently uploaded in our Google Drive folder. Okay, to extract out the details automatically, here I'm going to use my AI agent, and as an AI agent, I'm using OpenAI. So here I'm going to go towards my action step, and in my action application, I'm going to select OpenAI as my action application. In case if you are not using OpenAI, you are using any other AI application as your AI agent, you can also select that application over here.
Then we have to select the action event. So what we want to perform. Here I want to extract the content from the PDF or the image. So here I'm going to select this action event. Now let's build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. Here you can see that before building the connection, I am already logged into my OpenAI platform. You also have to keep in mind to keep logged into all the applications that you want to connect with Pabbly Connect. Okay. So now let's click on connect. Over here, we have two options to build the connection, add new connection and select existing connection. So in case if you already have an existing connection, quickly go with that. To create a new connection, what you're supposed to do, for that you just have to go towards your add new connection and you have to enter the token. To get the token, just click on this hyperlink. If you're already logged into your OpenAI platform, it is going to redirect you towards the API key section automatically. Here we are on the API key page of OpenAI. So we are going to click on this create new secret key button. Over here, we can also provide a name to our key. So let's say I'm going to give a name as corporate bylaws, just a random name, although it is optional. Then we have the project in which we want to save this key. So you can select any of the project which you want. I only have a single project which is already selected as default. Now I'm going to click on create secret key button. As we have done that, the key is ready. So let's copy the key. We'll move back and we have to just paste the key over here. As we have done that, now when we are going to click on save, the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect will become successful. I have already created an existing connection with my OpenAI account. So currently I'm going to go with that. After building this connection, let's move forward towards entering the details. First of all, we have to select the model by using which OpenAI model you want to extract the details from the PDF. We have multiple models over here. I'm going to select GPT-4o mini as my model. Then here it is asking us image or the PDF URL. So you need to provide the URL of the PDF or the image from which you want to extract out the content. I want to extract out the content from the corporate bylaws PDF that I have uploaded in my Google Drive, and I've already received the URL of that PDF in my earlier response. Over here you can see we have the URL web content link. Instead of entering it manually, we will simply insert it like this from the previous step. As we have done that, we have mapped this data. When we map a data like this by inserting it from the previous step, it becomes dynamic and automatically with each and every new response, it is going to replace. So this means that every time a new file is going to be uploaded in the folder of our Google Drive, the URL which we have mapped over here from the previous step is automatically going to replace with a new URL of that new file which is uploaded. And in this way, we are going to automate the entire process of extracting out the details from each of the file or the PDF which is uploaded in our Google Drive folder. Because if we will enter it manually by copy and pasting, then it will become static and then it is not going to replace. Therefore, mapping is very important to automate the entire process. Now let's move forward towards a very important and the highlight step of this automation, that is prompt. Prompt is the command which we need to provide to our AI agent that what we actually wanted to do for us. For example, here I want to extract out some of the details from the URL that I have provided from the PDF. So here I'm going to give the prompt as I want to extract out the details from the given PDF. And here I'm going to, and now here we have to include, although the prompt should be well instructed and it should include each and every detail which we want to do. Although the prompt should be well instructed and it should include each and every data which we want to get in the content. But here if we are going to enter the prompt in this particular field, we will be receiving the details from the PDF in the paragraph format. But here I want to record the data in single rows in different columns in my Google Sheets in systematic format to organize my data. Therefore, I will have to extract out the details in systematic separate fields, that is in the JSON format. And to get the data from the PDF in JSON format in proper format so that it could be directly mapped inside Google Sheets to create a record, we are going to use this structured output, which is going to give us the data in JSON format, okay, in separate fields. So how we are going to use the structure output? For that, you will have to use a schema, JSON schema, in order to get the data in the proper format. And to get that JSON schema, what you are supposed to do, you just need to open your notepad. I'm going to open my notepad quickly. And in this notepad, you will start entering all the details one by one, which you want to extract out from the PDF. So first of all, I want to extract out the company name. So I'm going to enter company name. And here the type of detail which I want is text, okay? Company name is going to be in text, so I'm going to enter type of text. Then here we have to provide the description, that in which format we want to extract out the data. So I'm going to enter, give me the name of the company. Give me the name of the company. Okay. Then the next data which I want is board composition. Then I want the board composition, that how many members are there in the board, okay? So here I'm going to enter board composition, and then it is going to be in number format. So I'm going to enter type of number. Then here I'm going to provide the description that give me the board composition of the company in numbers. Then the next thing I want is the voting right. Okay. So I'm going to enter voting right, and this is type of text. So I'm going to enter type of text. Then I'm going to enter that give me the type of voting rights used in the company, whether it is conducted in person or proxy. So I've entered in the description, give me the type of voting rights used in the company in a single line. Then here I want, the next is the amendment rule that I'm going to enter. This is going to be type of text, and the description is going to be give me the amendment rule. Give me the amendment rules of the company in a single line. The next I want is the quorum. This is going to be again in type of text, and here I'm going to enter the description. The next is the fiscal year of the company for which the bylaw is generated. So here I'm going to get the fiscal year in number format, and I'm going to enter the description as, and here then last officers. So it is going to be again in type of text. That means what kind of officers or designations the company have. Give me the positions and the officers of the company. Now, as we have entered all the details which we wanted to extract out from the PDF, we will simply copy the entire data from this notepad. We will close the notepad, and I'm going to now take you towards Pabbly Connect. Over here, to get the structured output, as I told you, we have to enter the JSON schema in the proper format. To get that JSON schema, we have already copied the details from notepad. Now we just have to go towards the important note. It is saying to generate the structured output JSON, navigate to this hyperlink. I'm going to take you towards this hyperlink, and it is going to take us towards structured outputs page of OpenAI platform. Now to generate the schema in the proper format, let's click on this generate button. We will simply paste the entire data which we have copied from our notepad, and we are going to click on create. And it is going to generate the JSON schema for us. As the schema is ready, it is generated. So let's simply copy it. We'll move back towards Pabbly Connect, and we just have to paste the entire data that we have copied over here in this field. Now we just have to click on save and send test request button. You can see that here we have received the details in the response. First of all, we have received the company name. We have the board composition of 5 members. We have the voting rights in a single line as I have instructed. Each shareholder is entitled to 1 vote per share owned. A simple majority is required for general decision. We have the amendment rule over here. We have the quorum that is followed. Then we have the fiscal year in the proper format and the officers. So now as I have received the response, I am going to now directly insert these details in my Google Sheets in the systematic format in separate columns so that the record could be created. For that, now we are going to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Let's go towards add action step button. Here we are going to select Google Sheets as our action application, and now we are going to select action event that is going to be add new row, because I want to create systematic record in form of new rows. Now let's build the connection. For that, you can see I am already logged into my Google Sheets, and I'm going to go with my existing connection only. If you want to learn how to build a new connection, just follow the same steps as I have shown you while connecting my Google Drive. After building the connection, now we have to select the spreadsheet. So the name of the spreadsheet is corporate bylaws. I have already selected that. Then we have to select the sheet name, which is also selected. Then we have company name, board composition, voting rights, and all the fields which we have as a columns in our spreadsheet. So when we are going to enter the details one by one over here with the help of mapping, the record will be systematically created in Google Sheets. Also, the automation will be completed. So now, first of all, let's map the company name that we have received in our response already. Then we have the board composition over here. Then we have voting rights. One by one, let's map all the details as mapping makes the data dynamic. So they are going to automatically replace whenever a new response will be captured through Google Drive. Then we have the quorum, we have the fiscal year over here, and then at last we have the officers. As we have mapped all these details, now let's click on save and send test request button. The response is received. So now I'm going to take you back towards my Google Sheets. And here the response is recorded. Here we have the company name, the board composition, voting rights, everything in a systematic format in different columns and in separate row. So this means our automation is successfully built. Every time now a new corporate bylaw is going to be submitted in our Google Drive folder, automatically the record of that PDF is going to be created over here with all these details. And we do not have to do anything manually. We just have to sit and relax while our AI agent is going to handle everything for us. So I hope this automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.